It's the Melchizedek News Hour. It's the Melchizedek News Hour. Shalom, shalom, family. How's everyone on this Friday, May 24th? I pray that you all are well. Welcome to the Melchizedek News Hour. Yes, Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for joining me for these headlines for the day as well as for the weekend. Lots going on as usual. Man, Sister Chayah is a little tired today. I haven't been sleeping well. Man, I know I'm not the only one. I've talked to a few sisters and they've been going through the same thing. But welcome to those in the live chat. It's good to see you. Thank you, Shalom there, Brother Yosef the elect. Good to see you. Thank you for always holding me down. Good to see you. Shabbat Shalom there, blessed by Yah. Good to see you. I see you there, Brother Greg. Thank you for joining the Melchizedek News Hour on this Friday. I'm going to jump into the headlines. Before I do, I want to pull up to get us started. Let's start with a precept of the day. Okay. You know, it's Sabbath time and it's been so much going on. Definitely got to keep all my brothers and sisters encouraged. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Melchizedek News Network. We represent over here for the Messiah. That's right. The true kings, Yahusha-Ha'machiach, Jesus Christ to the world. Motsah the Lamb. Yes, all praises and glory to him, for he is the reason why I do this. He definitely is worthy for the praise. Before I get started, I want to say that I had an awesome time yesterday in the live chat with my brothers and sisters. For those of you that are new to the channel, every now and then, Sister Chayah, I bring about lessons with Sister Chayah. And these on the screen, there are my latest lessons. There is a link in the description of this video, this broadcast today. You can find my latest lesson was spiritual prostitution. Man, 3 hours of dynamic word. Absolutely. As well as Bible bullies. That was a great video. Edifying, some knowledge for people. Lessons by Sister Chayah. So check out the link there. Good lesson on anger. So the link is there in the description. Also in the link, there's information about the channel. I started a new comedy corner, you know, to give you some laughs. Check that out. It's all kind of funny stuff in there, all kind of funny church videos. And if you're looking for some laughs, definitely Chayah's Comedy Corner is a must. So also a link to Max Velocity's weather channel. He goes live when the weather is severe. And I have a link to his channel because he is who I turn to for updates on the weather. And he's extremely good. And he always broadcasts when there is emergency weather. And we have more of that this weekend because nothing is letting up. But let's start with a precept of the day. Shall we, family? All praises to the Most High on this Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom, family. This is Sister Chayah the elect on this beautiful Sabbath afternoon. I pray that you all are well. I know that many are worried about their finances, their families, their future, this upcoming war, and even their salvation. But we must have tremendous faith right now and remember the words in Proverbs 3 and 5 that tell us to trust in the Lord with all our hearts and lean not into our own understanding. That's right. In all our ways, acknowledge Him, and He shall direct our paths. I love you, family, and that is your Melchizedek News precept of the day, with real love and real respect. That's right. Always with real love and real respect. So that's a precept of today to give us some encouragement. I know I was speaking with Brother Joseph the other day, and we were talking about this incident where the young lady was a truck driver, and she went off of that bridge over near the Ohio River. Man, talk about some prayer that day. I got footage from that, and I was just like, that's incredible. Here it is right here, that footage. Can you imagine the prayer when she was dangling off of this bridge? Wow. I was thinking about that the other day, and I was looking at some of the comments in regards to that incident, and they said she and the emergency responder that was, helping her to get relief, they were both praying. I was like, I know that whole time she sat in that truck dangling like that. That was, man, if I would like to have been a fly on the wall just to hear that prayer, because I'm sure it was powerful. Can you just imagine how life-changing that was? So I just wanted to show that again because I thought about it the other day. Let's get into the headlines, y'all, for this Friday, May 24th. This month is pretty much gone. I'm going to start with the weather because once again, this is a serious weather event that is starting for the weekend. We've already had so much just catastrophic weather that's been hitting, and I'm gonna show some footage from the last few days, what happened in Texas, Iowa, as well as what is going on around the world. So let's get started with the weather, shall we?
I've got one that can see.
You doggone right you do.
It's a big weekend for detaching from your phone and celebrating a long extended weekend. But the forecast, it is looking quite ominous as we head in through tomorrow and even Sunday. All of the ingredients, we talk about all the ingredients that we need to see the potential severe weather, maybe even an outbreak, it does appear to be in place. And that could ignite a high-end, life-threatening severe weather rampage for many people. It is kicking off tomorrow. Strong tornadoes, those are going to be possible. That includes into some of those overnight hours for places like Wichita, Kansas, and into Oklahoma City. These are some of the areas already trying to recover from rounds of destructive storms over the past 2 months alone. So multiple ways to be warned will be critical before you go to bed. Make sure that volume on your phone, it is loud, it is obnoxious, and it wakes you up because nighttime tornadoes are 2 times more likely to be deadly. It is quiet now. DOT cameras, very popular on a day like today, Michael, when you have people trying to get to a destination. But the weather forecast has evolved and even upgraded over the past couple of days in these particular areas.
It is going to be an interesting weekend for sure, for so many, especially throughout parts of the Central Plains. All of those ingredients that we look for are certainly coming together. We have the moisture off of the Gulf of Mexico. We have lift. We have instability. We also have what is called wind shear in the atmosphere. And you can see that right here, where basically the surface winds and then the winds upstairs at about 10,000 feet, when those are perpendicular to one another, it's that sort of spin that a few of those thunderstorms can tap into and bring that down to the ground, a.k.a. a tornado. Not to mention the fuel for the fire. The big geeky phrase here is CAPE. We call it convective available potential energy. All that is just how much juice do we have, how much gas do we have for these storms. And we have a high end. This is like the high octane gas for these storms to ignite along.
Huge moisture return.
Family, so this is setting up to be a big weather event this weekend. Oklahoma, Texas, same states continuously on alert. Kansas, as I got on this morning, I saw already tornado warnings in parts of Illinois. So Missouri, Wisconsin, basically all through the Ohio Valley, the heartland and the Midwest, they are on watch this weekend through Sunday for those catastrophic winds, tornado warnings, heavy rains, so much going on. We've already had so much destruction. I know many that are watching that truly believe in the prophecies know the hour that we're in. I mean, we are seeing it. The world says climate change. It's climate change, all right. Going to show you some more footage here.
Deadly and destructive severe weather, both here and in Mexico, is where we want to start tonight. In northern Mexico, take a look at this, a political rally quickly turning into a triage center as severe wind gusts caused a stage to collapse, killing at least 9 and injuring more than 100. And here at home, tens of millions are at risk of severe storms yet again, as so many Americans plan to hit the road for the long Memorial Day weekend. Late yesterday, it was a town in Texas, you see it here, hit hard by a reported tornado with much of it destroyed. This after 5 people were killed in Iowa just the day before. And if this wave of violent weather we've been seeing all spring isn't enough, forecasters tonight are warning of an even more dangerous hurricane season, predicting possibly up to 13 hurricanes, an unusual and alarming number. NBC's Maggie Vespa starts us off.
Tonight, devastation from America's relentless run of severe weather rippling south of the border. New video showing the chaos at last night's presidential campaign rally in northern Mexico, where severe winds brought the event stage crashing down. Mexican officials say 9 people, including a child, were killed, more than 120 injured. That same system wreaking havoc stateside. Video shows an apparent tornado moving through central Texas. Homes and businesses in the city of Temple, including this hotel, ripped to pieces. One house, authorities say, struck by lightning, catching fire. Meanwhile, in Iowa, the National Weather Service now confirming 3 powerful tornadoes plowed across the state Tuesday, leveling more than 200 homes. This dramatic video showing the moment rescuers saved a woman trapped under heavy debris, miraculously walking away.
What was the noise like? It's 5 freight trains and you just heard everything crashing around you.
Tim Ergish worked with a couple who family confirms died.
Wow. That lady said it sounded like 5 freight trains. You just heard everything crashing around you. Catastrophic week it's been, but let's just say the number of weeks it's just been, and it's just more coming this weekend. And even what they're forecasting for this weekend sounds very dire. You know, this is the holiday weekend, Memorial Day weekend. A lot of people traveling, lots of alerts all the way around, even some of the terrorist alerts that the government has put out. It's just it's an interesting weekend. You know, I just totally believe in laying low as possible in this hour. You know, you want to get out, but it's just so much going on. Shalom there in the chat, brother Jason, as well as daughter of Zion. Shabbat shalom. So much with this video. You saw that stage collapse there, they said, because the winds over in Mexico. I mean, it was a number of people that were killed, and it was like some major injuries with that. They said the wind totally blew the stage over.
A terrifying scene captured on video. A stage collapsing during a campaign rally in Nuevo León, Mexico, with thousands in attendance.
Thousands in attendance. It's so much going on, like everywhere around the world. I'm talking about there's no place on this earth right now that is not being touched. That's right. That's not being touched. Brother Jason had a precept I saw in the comments. Matter of fact, let me grab that. I'm going to grab that 15, that Third Testament, chapter 55 and 56, to make you understand the era in which you live. Volcanoes shall arise and fires shall surge from the earth to exterminate the evil seed. The wind shall be unleashed. That's right. The earth shall tremble and the waters shall sweep over regions and nations. Absolutely. That's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing. I did a story time on chapter 55 with some graphics, which everything we're seeing right now. Third Testament, chapter 55 and 57 says, in that way, the elements, that's right, the elements will show their resentment of man. They have broken with him because man has been destroying, that's right, one by one, the bonds of friendship and brotherhood that tie him to nature that surrounds him. That's what we're saying. Man is reaping what he has sown in this earth. You know, speaking of Mexico, I saw another headline that I want to share with you all that came out of Mexico. I couldn't believe this, but my mother, thank you, Mom, she sent me this headline. It's a lot of things going on over there in Mexico right now. Check this out. Not to mention that stage that just collapsed, but check out this interesting story regarding the monkeys passing away suddenly.
And finally, a brutal heat wave in Mexico is causing monkeys to drop dead. Locals say the animals are falling from trees like apples. More than 80 howler monkeys have reportedly lost their lives, and several others are suffering from severe dehydration. This species of monkey is considered endangered across the world. Our final report takes you inside the growing crisis.
Did y'all hear that? They said a rare species of monkeys, they are just dropping dead over there in Mexico because of the heat and dehydration. I'm telling you, this whole world is going through some things. Going to follow up because I don't want us to forget about the things also happening in Brazil and a few other places, because there was a nice sized earthquake over near Naples. Yeah, over there in Italy. And I'm going to show some footage. Let me grab that if I can find it.
A woman's prison was evacuated after an earthquake with an epicenter in an active volcano struck near Naples. No injuries and only minor damage were reported after the 4.4 magnitude quake. Around 150 smaller tremors kept the population on edge. At least 500 people slept in tents erected by the Civil Protection Agency, while others stayed in cars. Major traffic jams were reported as people tried to leave the area.
They're real concerned about this one here, family, because there are two large volcanoes in that area. And that's a very populated area. And those volcanoes right now are bubbling big time. So they're really concerned about that situation right there. Another situation over in Brazil. I've been reporting about Brazil because I have a good girlfriend who's from Brazil. That situation over there is intensifying with the flooding that's happening. I believe it's up to about 500,000 people are homeless right now.
Hundreds of thousands of Brazilians still have their homes underwater more than 2 weeks after the rivers began to rise in southern Brazil, causing the region's worst flooding in record story. In areas where the water is receding, mud, trash, and destruction are everywhere. Slowly, the waters are also revealing the grisly reality of what were the last moments for many, and the accounts of what was for others a lucky escape.
People will start to show up. A lot of people died while sleeping.
Yeah, that situation over there in Brazil is really bad. I mean, those are the numbers that I heard. Over 500,000 people displaced. So that's why I always say here on Melchizedek News, the hashtag is pray for all. Speaking of some things related to all this weather, I was going through the headlines and I saw that, you know, these insurance companies, which we know they're not legit. They just, I mean, it's all about getting money. Well, insurance policies, I know here in Hawaii, they've been canceling people's policies, and that's been happening in California, Florida. They've been raising premiums. People are going uninsured, and think about what's going on. People are losing their homes with the floods, tornadoes. Here's an article right here that I thought I'd like to share about these insurance companies.
On new at 5, policy cancellations and sticker shock. Hawaii residents are grappling with big changes in their property insurance. Our Annalisa Burgos takes a closer look at the causes and why it could be years before the prices come down.
Last month, Kaneohe homeowner Carol Fahey got an email from her insurance agent saying,
DB Insurance is adapting to the evolving insurance market, and as a result, the hurricane coverage in your policy will not be renewed.
She was able to get coverage from another carrier, but now pays $500 more per year.
It's not fun when these numbers keep going up.
Fahey isn't the only one. Homeowners and agents tell H&N insurance premiums have shot up by as much as tens of thousands of dollars each year, from single-family homes to condos where HOAs are charging special assessments. They're getting notices that say your insurance will expire and will not be renewed, or we will not be renewing this policy due to a change in underwriting guidelines and high exposure to a fire hazard, leaving folks scrambling to secure a new policy or risk losing their home. It's even worse on Maui, where...
Is that not terrible, y'all? I mean, it's just terrible. All I can say, I'm just shaking my head. But I expected it with all these fires, you know, all these catastrophic events. And now the insurance companies are bailing on people. And it's right now, we've never seen what is happening right now. I keep asking people, what does 6 months from now look like? You know, what does 12 months from now look like in the middle of them canceling people's policies? Let's get some breaking international news with a situation that's developing with Taiwan and China.
Taiwan's Ministry of Defense is responding to a number of Chinese military drills carried out in their airspace. On social media, China says it's testing its ability to seize power. Taiwan claims 49 Chinese planes entered their airspace Thursday as nearly 20 warships were detected in the Taiwan Strait.
So that's brewing. Talking about they're doing some drills. You know, that's the same thing China. No, that's the same thing was going on. They said that Russia was doing some practice drills over not far from the coast of California, over here in the Pacific. It's interesting that China and Russia making all kind of moves in the Pacific right now, but you're hearing very little about it. Sister Chayah will keep you updated on that, because I think it's just more to meet the eye going on with that whole situation with these so-called practice drills. Check out this headline coming through from American Airlines. We're going to talk about them and put them on blast for this situation right here.
That former American Airlines flight attendant was arrested and accused of secretly filming children in airplane bathrooms. And now Americans' lawyers are blaming a 9-year-old.
In what world would it ever be acceptable to blame a 9-year-old for being filmed while using an airplane bathroom?
New fallout for American Airlines. Flight attendant Estes Carter Thompson III was arrested last September, accused of secretly recording a 14-year-old girl on their Boston-bound flight. The girl finding a phone camera hidden in an airplane bathroom behind stickers that said "seat broken." She and several other families now suing American for similar cases, including the family of a 9-year-old that American is now blaming in a Texas court filing, saying she used a bathroom that she knew or should have known contained a visible and illuminated recording device.
This is shocking. It is outrageous. And in my opinion, as a lawyer, they've just reached a new low.
Paul Llewellyn represents the family.
Do y'all see this? American Airlines trying to get out of their responsibility and accountability on this situation. Man, it made me think about just in general, the airline bathrooms, because you never think about somebody recording you on the airline bathroom. But you know what? I'm going to be thinking about that next time I get on a flight. You're just not safe anywhere. That's just a shame that somebody was doing that. It's just these demons, they are everywhere. Not to mention demons. Check out this demon vehicle. I guess people really starting to see what's going on with these Teslas. They really showing their true colors.
Get to some wild video tonight that's been viewed millions of times on social media from the moment a Tesla in self-driving mode nearly crashed into a moving train. Look at this. There's some sort of fog or haze. Oof. Here it is. They're coming through. And then that's what happens. Now, the owner of the car swerves just in the nick of time. The owner of the car says the self-driving technology did not detect that train. The car did not stop on its own. When you see it brake there, that's from the guy slamming on the brakes on his own, crashing right before coming to a stop. Now, documents from Tesla show the car was in full self-driving mode at the time. The car's owner tells NBC News he takes responsibility for the accident, but he said he also believes Tesla's self-driving technology is defective, at least in his car.
Yeah, it's defective. I'm telling you, I've never liked those vehicles. I always called them the Satan mobile. I have never felt, it's interesting. They were showing those Teslas in that movie, Leave the World Behind, and look at what's going on. I mean, if that man wouldn't have, that car was going fast. It was about to slam directly into that train. So I've never cared for them. The people that bought them, they was flexing and thinking they was so much better than everybody else. I remember when people first started buying those Teslas, people was walking around all snooty duty like, I have a Tesla. And I was like, I don't trust them cars. Shalom there, Brother Joe. It's good to see you. Shabbat Shalom on this Sabbath. Got another headline here. This is out of Southern California. Check this out with this old wicked plumber. Yeah, I said wicked plumber.
A shocking murder investigation unfolding in Ventura County tonight involving a Camarillo plumber who detectives say poisoned an elderly customer to steal his money. The plumber was already facing murder charges in connection with another homicide when detectives discovered the sinister plot.
Mary Beth McDade is live in the KTLA News Center with the chilling details. MB.
Mike and Chair, prosecutors were preparing their case against this Camarillo plumber for allegedly murdering a co-worker for financial gain. That's when they say they discovered some suspicious bank activity between the plumber and another man. That man had supposedly died of natural causes, but they say after exhuming his body, they learned he had actually been murdered with fentanyl. 38-year-old Rothery Foster, a plumber from Camarillo, was awaiting trial for murdering his co-worker, 35-year-old Jose Velasquez, when Ventura County prosecutors say they made a startling discovery. Velasquez wasn't the first man Foster had allegedly murdered for money.
As they saw a troubling and similar pattern, the potential for murder for financial gain.
Foster was charged last summer for murdering Velasquez, whose body was found in the Santa Monica Mountains in October 2022. Authorities say they learned Foster had been using the victim's credit card.
That the defendant.
That's so ridiculous, just over money. I tell you, people, like they said, the love of money is the root of all evil. And it probably wasn't even that much money. It's just so terrible. He destroyed his life, destroyed another man's life. It's just these thugalicious bandits are off the charts right now. A situation down here in Florida, I saw this one and was like, what?
This is body camera video of St. Cloud police officers responding to an incident at the St. Thomas Aquinas Catholic Church where a woman claims the priest bit her arm. You can see cell phone video of the incident taken by another member of the church. According to the redacted police report, this all happened during Mass when the priest or minister that was conducting the communion refused to give her the communion bread because she did not do the prior steps necessary to be given the communion bread. When she explained she did do the steps, the report says the priest became upset and tried to ram the, quote, cookie in her mouth. When she reached to grab another one, he allegedly grabbed her arm and bit it, leaving a bite mark. In an interview with the priest, he tells officers the woman attacked him first.
She pushed me and grabbed, and I have the bowl with the holy host for us is sacred, and she grabbed all the hosts in the hands because she wants to receive from herself. She's not permitted, and she break all the hosts, spread in the well, before spreading in the floor.
He admits to then biting her arm after he says she wouldn't let go of the communion tray. The priest hasn't been arrested, but the victim says she plans on prosecuting. The St. Cloud Police Department has turned things over to the state attorney's office for review. In Osceola County.
Oh my goodness. You see him, y'all hear him trying to make up why and try to justify why he bit that lady. They over here straight up fighting over the communion tray, the crackers. Oh my goodness, demons, just demons all up in the churches. Just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I heard this story. I was just like, what is going on with people? He said he tried to force the crackers down her throat. He was all mad. Like, what happened? What was on his mind that day? I tell you. I saw this in the news this morning. This was breaking news. Y'all remember this guy that made that filmmaker that made that movie Super Size Me? He just passed away at 53. They said from some complications of cancer. Why is it so much cancer right now? I wonder why.
Morgan Spurlock, the documentary filmmaker with ties to Altoona, has died. Spurlock is most known for his documentary Super Size Me, where he documented himself only eating at McDonald's for a month to show the dangers of fast food. But he also did a film about advertising bleeding into everyday life called Palm Wonderful, the greatest movie ever sold. In that film, he paid the city of Altoona $25,000 to change its name to the name of the movie for 90 days. Sheetz was also one of the sponsors highlighted in the film. CBS is reporting that Spurlock died of cancer. He was 53 years old.
53. Remember, we're going to continue to hear stuff about all this cancer right now because of the jabby jab. Yep, that's what they're talking about in Japan. They've already put an alert to the citizens and they're doing a whole investigation. But, you know, America is trying to keep stuff hush-hush, but it's coming out. It's coming out. I saw this regarding that young rapper, NBA Youngboy. I saw him in court. I didn't even believe this was him. I just really feel so sorry for the young man. He's just so lost. Family, just pray for all. You know, so many young people and stuff get into the entertainment industry, you know, with stars in their eyes, and they don't realize what they're getting into. It's very much a satanic industry. I feel sorry for the things that people are going through. I mean, because even the situation with Diddy, because I just look at the situation as though Satan will give you the tools to destroy yourself. He will destroy you, or at least you'll destroy yourself because of yielding, because the Father does give us free agency. And I just feel so sad for a lot of people. He uses you, abuses you. He give you some little trinkets, give you that little temporary happiness. That's all he can give you, temporary joy with some trinkets. And he exploits you, your talents. He uses you. And then when he's done, throws you away. And then the world, you know, the world just turns their backs on people. They don't have no kind of compassion on people. So that's why the hashtag pray for all. All doesn't matter who they are. We've all been lost. Some people, there's some people that watching the lives and stuff was out here and killers and everything. Come on now. The Most High can forgive whoever, whatever, for whatever, whichever, however. He can do it all. He's able to, no matter who it is. That's why that word said, he without sin cast the first stone. Y'all know the saying. Sister Ola had a comment. She said, I was in the industry and everything you're saying is real. All praises to the Most High for his mercy and deliverance. Absolutely. I'm glad that you experienced it and got out of it and learned from it. Hallelujah. Sometimes people just, we got to learn from things. I'm just glad you were able to get away from that. Pray for a lot of people. Situation coming out of Oakland. They got situations where they over here fighting and shooting all at graduations, y'all. We in some dire times when they shooting at the high school graduation.
We are live in Oakland, where gunfire and graduation is your headline this morning. Bullets flew last night at Skyline High School in the Oakland Hills during graduation events. So police say the gunfire happened on the campus before 8 o'clock. At least 2 people injured. Sean Chitness joins us now live outside the school, where this morning we are working to learn more. Sean.
Reed, good morning. Yeah, certainly quiet and a big difference from what we saw overnight. Still waiting for the gates to open before school begins today. But yes, it was certainly a chaotic scene at one point. Police telling us that they were arriving at 7:45 here on Thursday evening, just as that graduation ceremony was wrapping up, and they had to respond to that call of gunshots. So we do understand that there are two victims in this case that police are aware of, an adult man and woman. Both were injured and taken to the hospital. We're told they're in stable condition. The fire department, though, saying that there was also a third victim. That person was able to get to the hospital on their own. We don't know yet.
Sad, sad, sad. You know, that area is really nice. Brother Joseph and I, we knew some people that own property up in the Oakland Hills. Beautiful area. I was really impressed when I visited the Bay Area. But, you know, how tragic. High school graduation, they having shootings. That's why, you know, I'm an advocate. Take your children out of these public schools. Take them out of schools. I'm an advocate for homeschooling and neighbors coming together and family members coming together to educate the youth on your own. I really am. Their safety is just it's a risk. Also, another situation at a graduation, they were fighting.
Well, pomp and circumstance was interrupted by jabs and spars, a fight breaking out at Hamilton High School's graduation ceremony, and it was all captured on YouTube live stream. There you are. This part of the video catches the beginning of that disruption. What you saw a moment ago at the top of your screen, an MSCS security guard escorting a male graduate off the stage. Now, police say the student was seen throwing gang signs at another student. Next, that student who's being escorted out throws what appears to be his graduation cap at another student. The student, struck with the cap, leaps out of his seat over 3 rows of chairs, then heads straight for the student being escorted out of the ceremony. The 2 other students joined that fight. In all, 4 students were cited in the disruption, but the ceremony continued after tensions eased.
You know what? That's just so sad. It just goes to show you the sign of the times, because graduation, that's just such an exciting time. I'm wondering, like, who being Gargamel and all upset at the graduation, because typically at high school graduation, everybody is just in a great mood and so ecstatic and so emotional, because you know you're not going to see a lot of your friends anymore because y'all splitting up, people going to different colleges and doing different things. It's such an emotional time. I just don't understand. You know, I do, but I don't. It's just sad. It's just sad. But considering how the adults are acting in this society right now, I can see why the young people acting the way they are. Check this out over here at one of the Capitol buildings. And some of you may have seen this footage, but we got representatives over here setting it off over here in the Capitol building. And y'all, this is off the charts. This is all they've been talking about on TikTok. So I had to share it here on the Melchizedek News.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about. I guess
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No,
what you're
ain't
reading.
nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you
your
please
screen.
regain order of your committee?
Order.
I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Green's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you attack the physical appearance of another person?
Are your feelings hurt?
Her words down. Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Baby girl? I don't think
we are going to move, and we're going to take your words down.
I second that motion.
So who will have to pay? Okay. Ms. Green agrees to strike her words.
I believe she needs to apologize. No.
Perry, okay, hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Green
I'm not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well,
seconds.
then you're
reserve
not
the right to
striking your
object.
words.
I am
You're
not apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman, the minority.
It's pretty self-evident.
You're not.
Yeah, you're not.
out of order.
You don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike the. I move to strike the lady's words.
Move to strike.
Order. The lady's words again.
That's 2 requests to strike. That's 2 requests to strike.
Oh, they cannot take the
There's
words.
another motion to strike her words again. Please
All right,
get
okay,
your members under
here's
control.
the correct apology. Ms. Green, do you agree to unanimous consent to strike your words?
I repeat again for the second time. Yes, I'll
All
strike
right.
my words,
That-
but I'm not
all right.
apologizing.
Without objection. Without
Not
objection.
apologizing.
21 seconds.
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Who's
It's me.
Ms. Crockett?
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a part
I'm
of the.
trying to find clarification on what quality.
Chairman, motion to strike
I
those
had no idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just.
You just voted to do it.
Y'all did it first, so you don't
just
want to
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at calm down.
No, because this is what
I
y'all
get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games.
Crockett.
I can't hear you with your
And
yelling.
You don't want
calm
me
down.
To be,
Can
no,
you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all talk
Please calm
noise,
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
out
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a
Mr.
problem.
Chairman, Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
All right,
Sorry.
Chair.
I don't know why
Okay.
you're
Order.
I told y'all that's how the adults over here acting. The sister was about to set it off. She totally forgot where she was at. She was like, "Hold on, Karen. Hold on, Karen." Man, and this has been so viral all over the internet. They said that she didn't even went and made a slogan. She called the lady bleach blonde, bad built butch body. That's what she said, just for y'all. That's a tongue twister, just for those that's in the chat that didn't hear exactly what she called the lady after the lady told her that she probably can't see because her eyelashes, and that triggered her. And she beach blonde, bad built butch body. So y'all already know the internet has no shame. The internet is undefeated, so they didn't win in, and I gotta share it with y'all. Some of the videos that I've seen, Brother Gerald said, yeah, it's been mudslinging around here. They got t-shirts. Yes, they got t-shirts going on. Brother Joseph said, out of control. This is what, and then we wonder why the young people over there are fighting at the graduation. Look at the adults. But man, the internet has been having fun with this. So I got to share some of the videos, my 2 favorite that I found in regards to this. I got to share it with y'all.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman, even you regain order of your committee.
Order.
girl,
Please.
baby girl.
There's a point of order.
We have a point of order.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Mr. Chairman, I would just like to ask the
Don't even
following.
play.
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
A what?
Butch body.
A what?
Butch body. Bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
A what?
Butch body.
A what?
Butch body.
I second that motion.
Oh, really?
I second that motion.
Oh, really?
I second that motion.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really?
Baby girl. Oh, girl. Baby girl. Oh, girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl.
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
A what?
Butch body.
A what?
Butch body. Bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
A what?
Butch body.
A what?
Butch body.
Okay, I'm telling y'all, they clowning on this on the internet. What Brother Gerald said, there's about 9,000 videos subscribed. Hey, and that wasn't even my favorite. What's Sister Ola said? Sister Ola said, I'm done. Sister Ola, before I get out of here, this is my favorite one, though. I'm telling y'all, This is my song. I'm probably gonna have to download this and put it in the car because this the jam now. Really.
Ms. Crockett.
If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built bush body, bleach blonde, bad built bush body, bleach blonde, bad built bush body, bush body, bad built
what now?
bleach blonde, bad built bush body, bleach blonde, bad built bush body, bleach blonde, bad built bush body, bush body, bad built.
Look, bleach blonde, bad built butch body, yachty. Don't you disrespect my sister at the Democratic Party. Yeah, you know we got your back. Put that slogan on the shirt. She was running up that trap, so we running up that merch. You was talking about elections. What does that mean? Just know that's what happens when you yapping to a black queen. Supported by a black king who a black fiend. That will remind you every single day you're a
bleach blonde, bad built bush body, bleach blonde, bad built bush body, bleach blonde, bad built bush body, bush body, bad built bleach blonde, bad built bush body, bleach blonde, bad built bush body, bleach blonde, bad built bush body, bush body, bad built
Oh my goodness, Brother Durham. Y'all already know we will make a video we'll make a song out of whatever the situation. We gonna, boy, Copper Color folks is gonna come up with a song or a tune or a dance to go right along with it. I tell you, the Brother Joseph stopped him. Exactly. You know, I was saying, Brother Durham, I was just like, man, we got these catastrophic tornadoes just wiping off cities off the map, and folks over there in Capitol Hill fussing and calling each other, talking about bad built, whatever. Fussing. It's just crazy. Distractions. Anything to keep people from repenting and working on their salvation and loving their brothers and sisters. That's what's going on in this world. But it's hilarious. I give credit to when it's a good laugh. Mm-hmm. There you go. Brother Yosef said, yeah, and they've been messing with me too. These social media outlets. Hey, I just was like, I was talking about it yesterday. You know, they try to suppress you when you really do positive things. You know, you're talking about the Most High too much, but that's okay. Facebook, yeah, I'm not the only person that's been suspended from them. TikTok and these little sites. So it is what it is. And you know what? I'm taking it all in strides because it's always going to be some haters. And at the end of the day, that's how I'm going to end this Melchizedek news. I'm going to end it with some words from my girl Tabitha, because I love what she says here, family. Man, if you're feeling a little discouraged about certain things and people trying to keep you down, because, man, I've been having people come for me. And, you know, I've always had issues with haters, but I still show them love. I got love for everybody. Real love, real respect. She going to keep on going. But I love what she said here, and I love Sister Tabitha. I just love her. She has a beautiful spirit. I'm gonna leave out with that. I hope you all have an amazing weekend, an amazing Sabbath. Pray for everything that's going on out here, especially with these bad storms. I know I have family that's in the bullseye of these storms and these tornado warnings this weekend. So pray for all. Pray for all. Sister Ola said, yeah, I've been in Facebook jail many times. So that's right. Thank you. I know I'm not the only one. Facebook and all y'all little TikTok people that own these platforms and work for the beast. You know what? We're going to go out in stride. And this message is for all those that's been hated on. Doggone right. I see you over there in the chat. Yes. Have a blessed weekend. Let's leave out with some encouraging words.
Hello there. I know it's late. But real quick, you're going to have to let them be mad, baby. You're going to have to let them be mad. And you can't even fool with it. Okay? Honey, you ain't even got started good and they already mad. They already got something to say. Baby, you ain't scratched the surface of what God is going to do in your life. And they already mad. Baby, when he really get going and your life really start turning around, honey, they is going to be so hot with you. Just because you blessed, and you ain't gonna have time to fool with that mess. Do you understand? Go on and let them be mad, baby. Pay no attention. Just keep on going, okay? Honey, tell them, take it up with him. Take it over to the Lord, honey, because I'm in the blessing season. And he said I can have it, and I'm going to get it. That's what you tell them. And then you go about your business. But you're going to have to let them be mad. All right? That's it. I love you, honey. You sleep well tonight. You deserve that. You're worthy of it. You've worked so hard to get to where you are right now. So the doors that are opening, they're meant for you. All right? Let them be mad about it. That ain't your business. Now, go to sleep. Honey, have a good night, honey. Tomorrow, have a good day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's here. Very good. They'll be all right, and you will too. I love you.
Somebody needed to hear that message from Sister Tabitha. We appreciate you saying that. Everyone, have a blessed weekend. Thank you for watching the Melchizedek News, and I will see you tomorrow. Shalom.